with Alberta and Premier Smith, here she goes again. She's going to add citizenship status to your driver's licenses. So it's going to say whether you're actually a citizen of Canada or a permanent resident or something like that. Of course, she's going to be accused of division. She's going to be accused of targeting. She's going to be accused of racism. What I'm accusing her of is good bloody thinking, and it's about bloody time. How else can we tell when the people are voting and going to the booths? This is the law in Canada. I know there's been discussions about non-citizens voting. We've had permanent residents who live here 20, 30 years, but still can't vote because they aren't a citizen. Well, get a citizenship then. Too damn bad. And there's other privileges that come with full citizenship, and we need to have an easier way to identify. There are ways to identify citizenship, but it takes a bunch of ID and other things. This will go onto the driver's license. And as well, our healthcare number is going to go onto those driver's licenses, which, you know, people can discuss the digital ID thing. That's a separate thing. We're talking about the hard copy of the driver's license. And currently in Alberta, we print it on a piece of toilet paper. It's ridiculous. But the discourse, they're going to paint Smith as anti-immigrant. They're going to paint her as racist. All the usual crap. What I see is somebody protecting our election integrity and our social services. And that's what's sending some chills down the backs of some people, because yes, we have been talking in Alberta. It's been coming up at the Alberta Next things that some of the social services we provide in this province, maybe we're only going to provide to citizens. And, you know, maybe if those who are just here to collect social services, those who are just here to suckle from the teat to the taxpayers, well, they can move out east then. Go out where they vote for this, where they want. Yeah, the Liberal government there, they're happy for it. Otherwise, get a job. You're welcome here, but get a job, produce, contribute. We got enough people we're trying to fund with social services and healthcare, Medicare, and everything else. It's interesting, but that debate is going to get bigger. You can count on it. It's going to get bigger, and it's bigger all around the world. We saw in the UK over the weekend. If you know what they also don't want to talk about, the demand and immigration, mass immigration. When you're bringing in millions of people, guess what? We need more homes. The solution, since the government can't build homes, is to cut the bloody immigration. How long have we got to keep deking and dodging around this question? How long has this got to go on? We got to face reality. This government's got to face reality. Our immigration levels are beyond unsustainable. And they keep talking and talking and talking and talking, but the numbers aren't going down. We need action. And no, I'm not talking about deporting people who are here already legally. And I'm not talking about shutting the immigration down to zero like some people are. But it needs to be dramatically cut, and we are not getting that. Plus, we just got to admit that mass immigration is a massive problem for our healthcare, for our housing, for affordability, which is the theme apparently of this new parliament that's sitting right now. But if you're going to pretend to talk about caring about all of those things, you must address that elephant in the room, which is mass immigration. And it's funny, this is going to be an interesting discussion to watch as this comes along,